I'm Steve Croft.
I'm Leslie Stahl.
I'm Morley Safer.
I'm Lara Logan.
I'm Charlie Rose.
I'm Scott Pelley.
A songwriter, an abused child, a troubled soul, and a blue-collar worker. All things are true while talking about Eminem, one of the biggest rappers of this century. He wrote and performed famous songs such as Venom and The Real Slim Shady. Now let's get this interview started. What is your most popular song?
My most popular song is actually Till I Collapse. It has about 700 million plays on Spotify. I made it to go with the movie about the boxing robot guys. It blew up, I guess, with the movie. One of my favorite songs to record was Lose Yourself. It was pretty good.
Speaking of 8 Mile, how accurate is the movie?
The movie 8 Mile is a very accurate representation of my early life and how I got into rapping and growing up. I actually acted in the movie, so I can verify that it was pretty realistic. My friends growing up were depicted in the movie, and my relationships and even the brutality of the fight scenes were shown in the movie. The movie shows the bias I got being a white rapper in a mainly black community, and how I was victimized because of my color of my skin.
Before you became a rapper, what did you do?
Before I made it big, I worked at an auto body shop, and I also did some freestyle rapping before I made it big. I lived with my mom in the trailer park. The conditions were really bad. We were poor, and we couldn't really afford anything. The worst part about it was we didn't have enough money to buy me shoes, so I'd have to ask my friends. But my friends were really nice, though, and they got me what I needed.
Why is your stage name Eminem?
So the stage name actually comes from how my real name is Marshall Mathers, and the word Eminem sounds like Eminem. Before Eminem, though, the people call me Rabbit. My friends call me Rabbit, and my mom called me Rabbit, and everyone called me Rabbit. But later in my career, I decided to change it to Eminem, and I think it does sound better than Rabbit.
In terms of your school life, what was it like?
Yeah, so I went to a lot of different schools. I went to about 2 or 3 different schools every year. Eventually I dropped out because I failed 9th grade 3 times, but I did continue my love for words in English. I would study the dictionary and I looked for words that I could use later in my songs, and this eventually led to me making a word box. I now have a box full of words and pictures I can think of while making my songs, but overall for school I got beat up a lot. I got chosen to lockers and I failed. It wasn't going good.
We've heard that your family life is extremely poor. How did fame impact that?
Okay, you'd think that my relationship would get better with my mom and my friends, but with my mom it just got worse and worse. She ended up suing me for about $10 million back in 1999 because she said I ruined her reputation and her way of life, and so I ended up breaking my relationship with her. I haven't talked to her in a while, and if it means isolating myself from my mom to do what I want to do, that's what I got to do.
What do you have to say about your homophobic remarks said to Tyler?
I was really angry when I said the stuff I said about Tyler and what this thing that I called him, and I realize now that in my quest to hurt him, I realized that in the end I was just hurting a lot of other people by saying that. I never really meant to hurt anyone when I said those things, and I'm sorry to Tyler and everyone that I hurt or any of my fans.
What's next for your music career, and who are you working with for your next album?
Okay, so I wasn't going to tell anyone this, but my boy 50 Cent, he kind of snitched. So I'm making a new album, and 50 Cent is going to be featured in one of the songs. So I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait for everyone to hear my new songs.
Going up, Marshall. I hope the album goes well, and I'm excited to hear it.